I gave AI 5 minutes to write, design and launch my Facebook ads, and the results are actually insane. And in this video, I'll show you exactly what I asked ChatGPT, the ads it gave me, and most importantly, whether it actually worked or not. And I'll even break down the exact prompt I used so you can use it for yourself and for your own brand. But just a disclaimer, this secret method is broken, so be careful when you use it. But first and foremost, my name is Vincent and I help e-com brands scale to 6 and 7 figures a month using our secret identity hooking system, so you know exactly which ads work. And I've scaled multiple brands that you've probably seen today over 500K a month. And if you want to learn how I do this or want to work with us, then book a call with me. Link is in the description down below. Without wasting any more time, let's dive into it. So first, and probably most important, is that you need to give the AI a proper prompt. So if you tell ChatGPT to write a Facebook ad, it's gonna give you a generic and boring paragraph. So that's completely useless. The prompt is everything, and you need to guide the AI like a strategist. Although AI does a lot of the work, you still need to put a lot of effort to see the results with these ads. But I know a lot of you probably can be bothered to think to create the perfect prompt, which is exactly why I'm giving you the prompt completely for free. Link is in the description down below. And right now I'll show exactly the first prompt that you should use. So if we jump over to the computer, we see a lot of prompts here that we use on a daily basis to create high converting ads, from image ads to scripts to rewriting winning creatives. But the biggest one is this one, the data extraction for your ads. So with this single prompt, you'll be able to extract all relevant data from your Facebook, from your Instagram, from reviews, from literally anything, right? So first and foremost, what you do right now is you just copy this prompt. As I said, link is in the description. You copy it, you go over to ChatGPT, and I'm just gonna use ChatGPT 4.0 because we have a cheaper scaling GPT. You can get that one, link is in the description down below as well, with a lot of bonuses. But what we're doing now is just pasting it, and we can just adjust it later, right? One thing that we're experimenting with, as well as on ChatGPT as on Claude, is that we do deep research. So Claude has it as well, research, ChatGPT has it as well, deep research. I know even Claude can go on the web, do web searches and everything, but we just use ChatGPT because for research reasons, because ChatGPT is better when it comes to browsing the web and extracting it. Claude is a bit iffy on that part because it don't really allow it. But so the prompt is this: extract all relevant data from the given websites, Facebook pages, Excel sheets, and uploaded files necessary to create high converting, emotionally engaging Instagram Reels or TikTok ad scripts and copy. The extracted information should be organized and structured according to the steps below to support ad creation effectively. So the first one is your audience insights, literally the demographics and the psychographics about the target audience, including age, location, interests, behavior, common pain points, and desires. These two are the most important one because with common pains and desires, you'll be able to create high converting ad scripts, hooks, headlines, and even ad IDs, right? So gathers all that data as well as the product service, the USPs for the product, the primary features, the benefits, and the pain points it addresses. Market competitor, that is basically where you're able to plug and play your market or your competitors' URLs, their Facebook pages, anything else. I would highly suggest you to create different ICP documents, basically. So I would highly suggest that you create ICP documents yourself, because with ICP documents, you can upload them on all the GPTs, Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, to create good things. So how we usually do it is we have this type of product, right? So we do deep research, we put it in a ChatGPT that formats it exactly like this. And so you have your niche, your perfect avatar, basically, their primary goals, secondary, primary complaints, their ultimate fears, false solutions, mistaken belief, objections, etc. So with that way, you can basically create a lot of different ads, even your unique mechanism, even like frequently asked questions, their common pain points, desired goals, psychographics, etc. And this is all the deep research that ChatGPT has done. It's like a document of 27 pages, but that has everything you need to know to basically plug and play into it, right? But we'll keep it simple in this video. So you have your market research, then your social proof, which is basically your reviews, Amazon reviews, etc., tone of voice, as well as advertising performance data. Here you can just export everything from Facebook that you've already done, plug and play it into here, or even export Shopify backend data, right? So organize the data. Basically, the first part, right? Organize the data, confirm data completeness. So for hook generations, highlight the gaps. So for this example, right, it's a new brand. We haven't run any ads. So we don't have a Facebook page, we don't have an Instagram page, a LinkedIn, an ad library page, nothing. So we only have a website page and a product page. So if we look at it, so the landing page, and then just, as you can see, boom, we don't have anything uploaded. So just based on that, we'll see already what it's coming up with. It will come up with a lot of different things because it's super easy nowadays to just come up with a lot of different products, or just like a lot of research. As you can see, demographics, primary audience, 25 to 45, extending to menopause 45 to 55, which is actually correct. Based on typical buyers, likely US based, interested in nature, value clean labels, non-GMO, motivates to desire to relieve yeast infections, odors, pH imbalances, which is also true. So it has a lot of different things, right? Market research, market trending, social proof. It even gives you the highlighted gaps that you need to come up with. Then next recommended steps is of course give more data, but we're just gonna keep it super basic. So we'll say, okay, perfect. Now you're an expert ad copywriter and Facebook ads expert. Give me 5 ad ideas for an image ad that we can use with different headlines. So even a typo, but so with this thing, now we will create 5 different headlines, right? What we usually do is we use Claude to do copywriting, because Claude, in our opinion, is way better than copywriting on ChatGPT. So what I usually do is, you're an expert in Facebook ads, copywriting, image or ad creation, trained on the likes of Dan Kennedy, Claude Hopkins, Eugene Schwartz. The big names in the advertising space. Analyze this data first, then ask me to come up with different headlines. Boom. What we can also do is, since we have a lot of different prompts here, I'll give you an extra one completely for free. So writing ads that convert, basically, as you can see here, the prompt, as you can see, it has a lot of different things. So we can use that later on. Let's see what it came up with. ChatGPT, real life relief, UGC style, holding a probiotic bottle. So doctor, that's actually a good one, because social proof, this one is UGC style, always helps as well. Summer confidence, that one is also a good one. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things. So let's take this headline. Let's take this headline and make an image ad for it. So now comes the real part. This is crazy what ChatGPT can do actually. So we go to the product, we copy this image, we paste it. So we say the first image is the product image, remove the pills. The second image is the reference image that you need to recreate. And so what we do, we have a whole separate video on this, is that we do competitor research, but nowadays it is crazy what you can do, because you can just take a image from somebody else, plug your product into it, and that's it. So we will do vaginal probiotics. Let's see. So there's a lot of UGC styled videos. So the oyster one, that's actually a good ad. But let's just come up active ads. Let's do image and memes, apply it. So, yeah, see, so this one, for example, is a good one because it holds the product. Or this one, yeah, see this one? Copy the image, paste it, and now it will start to work. So you just do it, boom, and it will now probably start creating an ad for it. If you hop back over to Claude to see how it's going, research document, targeting 25, technology, common pain points, strongest proof, patent the formula. This is gold, for example. As you can see, now let's create some headline offers. Before I craft headlines, tell me your primary campaign objective. Which pain points resonates the most? So we're just gonna do it super simple. I'm gonna say primary objective is sales and focus on a problem-aware market. So give me 5 headlines for that market. That way, problem aware, you have your larger market formula, your triangle. 3% is always ready to buy. 27% is either in the solution stage or problem aware stage. So these are the biggest people actually, or the biggest segment of people that you have to go after, because not a lot of brands go after. They only focus on the 3%. But if you go after those with a good identity hooking system behind it and a good avatar, then you're golden. You'll come up with a lot of new ads, a lot of winning ads. So as you can see, the patent 3-stain formula that finally stopping women's recurring yeast infections. That is a crazy good angle, not gonna lie. So that one you can use as a news article type of ad with the women holding the product like this, and then just use that as the headline. So I'm gonna say make them all shorter so it fits in a headline of an image ad. That way we will go back. As you can see, it is taking a while. Boom. That is crazy, to be honest. If you see it, this is the product. This was the reference image. So it has the numbers, the USP segments, the women holding it. Smell fresh, feel balanced all summer long. And this is the image. But let's see if we can zoom in. Yeah, no. But that is actually crazy. If you just look at it, how clean it looks. The font is good. It has a nice background and everything. So what I'm gonna do right now is like, nice, make the background a luxurious bathroom instead of the beach. And the thing is, we even have a separate ChatGPT that we trained on that is creating super high converting visuals, and that is like crazy. As you can see, we've done it in the past already with this type of brand. So as you can see with this one, what I was talking about, the deep research, as you can see, I've just done deep research, literally this prompt, specific for D2C, looking for competitors, and look how much the ChatGPT actually gave me. It is insane. So we also have a completely separate GPT that we trained to create high converting ads or just like visuals that are super realistic. So as you can see, I said an image of a 30 to 35-year-old who's smiling, make it look like it's taken from iPhone in a normal bathroom setting. It gave me a master prompt. Then I gave the product master prompt and I said generate image. It came up with this image, but look how realistic that person looks like, the wrinkles and everything. And then I said, this is a product image, use it, even the reflections. And so this thing, we can just plug and play it, use it as ads. We've done it before, this one as well. It's just crazy how good it is, right? ChatGPT. So you have to use it properly to create high converting image ads. But look at it, perfect. Of course, the bottle is a bit different, so you just re-upload the bottle. But that is exactly how you can literally create image ads in 10 minutes with ChatGPT, right? So as you can see, Claude, it came up with good hooks. And that is exactly how you can generate high converting Facebook ads in just 10 minutes with ChatGPT and Claude. And remember to click the link in the description down below to get the prompts, as well as access to the cheaper scaling GPT. And if you want us to run your Facebook ads or scale your e-com brand to 6 and 7 figures a month, click the link down below, book a call with me personally, and I'll see you in the next one.